Hello, fellow Earthlings. Today we're diving into a thought experiment with potentially chilling consequences. Imagine this: a winter so severe, a virus so persistent, that we're forced into a season-long lockdown. Remember the lockdowns of 2020? Now picture that extended for months, covering the entire span of winter. Snow falls outside, but inside we're confined to our homes. What would be the ramifications of such an extended isolation? How would our world, our communities, and our own minds cope? Let's explore these questions together. The most immediate impact of a winter lockdown would be on our social lives. Imagine the streets covered in a blanket of snow, yet eerily quiet, devoid of the usual hustle and bustle. The winter chill would not just be outside but would seep into our social interactions as well. Remember the Zoom calls, the virtual happy hours, those digital gatherings that became our new normal where we clinked glasses through screens and shared laughter through pixels? They were our lifeline, a way to stay connected when physical proximity was impossible. Now, imagine those as our only social lifeline for months. The novelty of virtual hangouts might wear off, and the screen fatigue could set in. Yet these virtual spaces would remain crucial, offering a semblance of normalcy in an otherwise isolated world. Schools and workplaces would remain virtual, further limiting in-person interaction. Students would attend classes from their bedrooms, and professionals would continue to work from their home offices. The lines between personal and professional spaces would blur, creating a unique set of challenges. The isolation could lead to feelings of loneliness and disconnect, especially for those living alone or struggling with mental health issues. The lack of face-to-face interaction could exacerbate feelings of anxiety and depression, making it essential to find new ways to support mental well-being. On the flip side, this enforced isolation could strengthen family bonds. With everyone under one roof, there would be more opportunities for meaningful interactions. Families might find themselves engaging in activities they had long forgotten or never had time for before. With more time spent together, families might rediscover the simple joys of board games, storytelling, and other indoor activities. These moments could become cherished memories, a silver lining in the midst of a challenging time, or just sharing a meal. The act of coming together for a meal could take on new significance, providing a sense of routine and togetherness. In a world where so much is uncertain, these small rituals could offer comfort and stability. Additionally, people might explore new hobbies or revisit old ones. Virtual book clubs, online fitness classes, and other digital communities could provide a sense of belonging and purpose. These activities could help fill the void left by the absence of in-person social interactions. Communities might also find creative ways to stay connected. Neighbors could check in on each other through windows or leave notes of encouragement. Acts of kindness and support could foster a sense of solidarity, reminding us that we are all in this together. As we adapt to new ways of socializing, drive-by celebrations and socially distanced outdoor activities could become more common. These adaptations would allow us to maintain connections while adhering to safety guidelines. Ultimately, the resilience of the human spirit would shine through. Despite the challenges, people would find joy in small moments and create new ways to connect and support each other. The social network might be offline, but the bonds we share would remain strong. Economically, a prolonged winter lockdown would be a double-edged sword. On one hand, many businesses would struggle to survive with physical locations closed and consumer spending down. Unemployment could rise, impacting livelihoods and widening the gap between the haves and have-nots. On the other hand, certain sectors, like online retail and delivery services, might experience a boom. This situation could accelerate the shift towards a more digital economy, with lasting implications for the future of work and commerce. We might see innovations in remote work technologies and new business models emerge. Section 4, the winter blues magnified. Psychologically, the impact of prolonged darkness and confinement cannot be underestimated. Seasonal affective disorder, a type of depression linked to reduced sunlight exposure, could become more prevalent. The lack of social interaction and the stress of isolation could exacerbate existing mental health conditions and lead to increased anxiety, depression, and sleep disturbances. However, this period of introspection could also be an opportunity for personal growth. With fewer external distractions, people might find more time for self-reflection, mindfulness, and pursuing hobbies and interests. Section 5. Nature takes a breather, or does it? Environmentally, a winter lockdown could have both positive and negative consequences. On one hand, the reduction in human activity, such as fewer cars on the road and less industrial output, can lead to a significant drop in air pollution levels. This can result in clearer skies and improved air quality, which is beneficial for both human health and the environment. With reduced economic activity, we might see a temporary decrease in air and noise pollution, offering a glimpse of a cleaner, quieter world. The reduction in traffic and industrial noise can create a more peaceful environment, allowing urban wildlife to thrive and reducing stress levels for city dwellers. However, the increased reliance on home heating could lead to higher energy consumption and greenhouse gas emissions. During the winter months, people tend to use more energy to keep their homes warm, which can offset some of the environmental benefits gained from reduced transportation and industrial activities. This increased energy use often comes from burning fossil fuels, which contributes to climate change. The long-term impact on the environment would depend on the measures taken to mitigate these effects. For instance, investing in renewable energy sources, improving home insulation, and promoting energy-efficient appliances can help reduce the carbon footprint of increased home heating. Additionally, encouraging remote work and virtual meetings can maintain some of the reductions in transportation emissions even after the lockdown ends. This situation could highlight the interconnectedness of human activity and environmental health, prompting us to consider more sustainable ways of living. The lockdown serves as a reminder of how quickly the environment can respond to changes in human behavior. It underscores the importance of adopting sustainable practices, such as reducing waste, conserving energy, and protecting natural habitats, to ensure a healthier planet for future generations. Section 6. A world on pause, a time to reflect. A winter lockdown, while disruptive and challenging, could also be a time for reflection and adaptation. The world, blanketed in snow, seemed to slow down, giving us a rare opportunity to pause and think deeply about our lives. The quiet moments by the window, watching the snowflakes fall, allowed us to ponder our past actions and future aspirations. It was a time to reassess what truly mattered to us. It could force us to reevaluate our priorities, strengthen our communities, and find new ways to connect, learn, and work. Virtual gatherings became the norm, and we discovered innovative ways to stay in touch with loved ones. Online platforms became our lifeline, enabling us to maintain social bonds despite physical distances. We learned to appreciate the value of community and the importance of staying connected, even if it was through a screen. It could also accelerate existing trends in technology, remote work, and sustainability, shaping the world in unforeseen ways. The necessity of remote work pushed companies to adopt flexible working arrangements, which in turn reduced commuting and lowered carbon footprints. This shift not only benefited the environment, but also improved work-life balance for many. Technology advanced rapidly, with new tools and platforms emerging to support remote collaboration and productivity. The experience might even foster a greater appreciation for the simple things in life, the warmth of human connection, the beauty of nature, and the importance of mental and physical well-being. As we spent more time indoors, we began to notice the small joys that we often overlooked in our busy lives. The crackling of a fireplace, the serene beauty of a snowy landscape, and the comfort of a heartfelt conversation became sources of solace and happiness. We realized the significance of taking care of our mental health, finding peace in nature, and cherishing the moments of genuine human connection. This period of reflection and adaptation, though born out of necessity, offered us valuable lessons that could shape our future in meaningful ways. Section 7. What do you think? So, what are your thoughts on this hypothetical scenario? How do you think you would cope with a winter-long lockdown? What opportunities or challenges do you foresee? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking explorations of our world and beyond. Until next time, keep looking up.